Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Landon. Thanks for tuning into this channel, and I want to talk to you right now about an absolutely mind-blowing site that proves the biblical narrative that you may never have heard of before. Hey, so like I said, thanks for watching this video. If you're new around here, I'd love it if you would like, comment, subscribe, and share. That'd be awesome. Add it to a playlist, all that jazz. We got some free content around here for you. If you click the link in the description box below, I'd love to send you a free Bible PDF, which is actually a small section of this, which is a Bible study magazine that talks about what God says about the Bible. So it's a Bible study through the eyes of the way God uses metaphor to describe his own work of art. That's in the description box below. So I love the book of Exodus, and Mount Sinai specifically is such an iconic place. It's where Moses was walking around and he heard something, and he walked into this cave, and this bush was on fire, but it wasn't getting burned up. And this is where he got sent from, and then it's where he got sent to, because this is where God gave him the 10 Commandments. It's where Elijah went to after he was finished with destroying the people of the enemy, both literally and figuratively, on Mount Carmel. He came back to Mount Sinai. So many things have happened here. Like it says in Exodus 19:18, now Mount Sinai was wrapped in smoke because the Lord had descended on it in fire. The smoke of it went up like the smoke of a kiln, and the whole mountain trembled greatly. The smoke, a kiln is, they actually had one at my grade school. It was awesome. We'd make little pots, and they would cook them in the kiln when all of us weren't there, because we would probably have just like put our hands on it and burned ourselves. And the smoke was, a kiln has a hole on the top, and the smoke was going up like out of a kiln. And in another passage about Mount Sinai, it says that God appeared there face to face with Moses, and underneath God, underneath his feet, the rock turned into a blue sapphire, paved as blue as the sky itself. And this is just an iconic place. And God says in Exodus that he wants the people to go up the mountain, and they heard the voice of God, and the Bible says that it was so terrifying to the people of Israel that they begged Moses to get God to stop speaking. And so a lot of people have wondered, okay, so where is this place? Where is Mount Sinai? It's an incredible location in the Bible. It's a mountain. It presumably is still there. Where is it? And in researching a few years ago, I found this mountain on the internet called Mount Jabal al-Lawz in Saudi Arabia, but there was only really grainy photographs. Let me show you one of them. It looks like the top of the mountain is burned, doesn't it? Like it looks like what someone would draw or picture if they read Exodus 19:18. If they read what happened, they would be like, oh, it would probably look like this. And you know what's crazy? At the bottom of the mountain, there is a mound of rocks that at the top of it, let me just show you a picture of it. There is a massive rock with a split in the top. And some of the stones coming out of, at the bottom of the top of that rock are smooth, like water has rushed over them. It looks exactly like the site where Mount Sinai happened and where Moses struck the rock. And then get this. So I used to teach this to people. I know some people think Mount Sinai is in a different place. That's okay. I used to teach this to teenagers to help them have more faith in what the Bible says. And but we always had these grainy photos. We never had like really good ones. And get this, on September 27th, 2019, the Saudi Arabian government opened up these places for tourism. So check out these high-resolution photos. I never got to see these until about a year and a half ago. Check out these high-resolution photos of Mount Jabal al-Lawz, and check out these high-resolution photos of the split rock, where I believe Moses struck the rock, ultimately causing God to tell him he could not enter the promised land with the rest of the people of Israel. To me, there's no question that this is the spot. And it's crazy because it's been under wraps. They didn't want people for whatever reason to take or release high-def photos of it, and now we have them. And I want to tell you, if you are struggling with whether or not the Bible is real, the Bible is real, and you should look up more archaeological discoveries that are much more intense even than this one, that show that the things that the Bible says historically are true. You know, just because the Bible is true doesn't mean necessarily that all the claims that Jesus made about himself are true. I believe that they are, but most people don't struggle with that. They struggle with some of the other stuff. And so I hope that this was an encouragement to you. I would love to go there. Let's all take a trip together. Let's take a trip and go to Mount Jabal al-Lawz in Saudi Arabia with like a bunch of drones and a bunch of 3D cameras, and then we'll come back and people can like put on a VR headset and like look around. It would be so amazing. I know it's a short video today, but I wanted to share that with you. I knew you guys would love it. I hope that you love it. God bless you, and we'll see you here next time.